Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Memes of the Week. The best thing you can do for this channel is beat that like button like it owes you money before watching this, so it reaches a wider audience. Also, before I get on with the memes, first a word from today's sponsor, the MGTOW Book Collection Part 2. Whether you're getting camel toe in Cambodia, banging babes in burqas in Turkey, or taking Polaroids of ladyboys in Thailand, Luca Vendetti has a series of books to make you live the dream. His new 3-booklet series includes How to Live on $500 a Month in Cambodia, Turkey, and Vietnam, in addition to his classic, How to Retire on $200K in Southeast Asia. He also has the MGTOW book. Visit MGTOWbooks.com and use the promo code SANDMAN to get 10% off. Now available in 4 formats, PDF, Mobi for Kindle, EPUB, and text-to-speech MP3. Sponsor link is down below. And now on with the memes. Number 1 is the difference between Schwarzenegger's legitimate son and his illegitimate one that he had with his maid. Joseph Bina, the son on the left, looks more like him, and probably has a much bigger movie career in front of him than his half-brothers. When you have one kid born with a privileged existence, and the other born with ordinary everyday struggles, you realize that you have to suffer in life and work hard for the things that you don't have. If you have everything given to you as a man, you become fat and feminized. Up next, with childcare costs that are more than your average mortgage payment or rent, it looks like fertility rates are going to keep crashing. The American dream is impossible unless you try to achieve it outside the country now. It's almost like we would be better off if one parent stayed at home and raised the kids, don't you know? As George Carlin used to say, it's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. Number 3, since the creation of smartphones, this is how people help other people in public these days. If they film something interesting, then they can post it online and make some money, instead of helping people. That's what many are hoping for. They also don't help these days because they can be sued for it. Yes, there are Good Samaritan laws, but that still won't stop some moron from trying to sue you for helping them. Moving on, we're witnessing the biggest act of cuckoldry in human history. Our entire civilization is giving away all its women and land because the alternative is to be mean. Looks like letting women and simps rule your government is a big mistake. In one possible future, Islam living in the ruins of the West will put skinny jean hipsters and red-dressed debutantes on display in their natural history museum. Number 5, these 2 women ended their shy and quiet neighbor after falsely accusing him of being a pedo. His other crime was that he was also not attractive. You'd be shocked at how many sub-5 men women would actually end if they had the power to do so. The police say he was humiliated during the attack. Women are increasingly becoming pedos and violent offenders. It's probably something in the period blood Kool-Aid. Up next, Family Matters star Eddie Winslow actor Darius McCrary is going viral after making a Lonely Fools video with a trans woman. Did he really do that? That trans woman sort of looks like Urkel in a dress. But where is Carl Winslow when you need him to break up this sort of insanity? Actually, he's probably filming it. Either that or downtown at Nakatomi Tower. So it's not just the frogs. Wonderful. Number 7, the Kuwait Army allows women in combat roles, but without boomsticks. That's probably so they don't shoot themselves or the soldier next to them. The military probably figured that it's more of a liability to give them weapons, instead of just taking them away. It's probably to protect them from their own incompetence more than anything else. Moving on, this woman's boyfriend proposed to her at her Yale graduation, and she said no because she wanted a career. Now it's 10 years later and she didn't achieve anything and is unemployed. He's engaged to an heiress, and the only thing that makes her happy is tap dancing. Sounds like the incel fantasies are becoming increasingly specific. She also might be pregnant and isn't wearing any underwear. Won't the baby fall out, though, without those? But seriously, I'll take things that never happened for 600. Number 9, Kamala Harris's 2019 memoir earned just $234. Was it called Memoir of an Invisible Woman? Actually, it was called The Truths We Hold. That's an ironic title for a politician that's known to lie. It's more like My Truths rather than The Truths. But compared to Biden, she sold tons of copies. Remember that there are 100 million dead people and migrants voting for her in the fall. Up next, which one is better? A celebrity model or a random cashier? One has her makeup done like it's from the Planet of the Apes or Planet of the Cats. The only difference is the Doja Cat on the left is talented, and the random girl on the right looks like her only talent is fertility. Number 11, the FBI raided this NSA worker's house and found 16 million pictures of schwing-schwangs. Since she worked for the NSA, I'm guessing that she had the technology to intercept them. Because you know that there probably aren't enough guys in this world to send her 16 pics, let alone 16 million. I think we just found the one woman in the world who would be happy to get a dick pic. This just proves that the NSA has the power to scan your devices. Moving on, when a woman tells you to put up the toilet seat, just show her Exhibit A. All the crap she keeps on the bathroom counter so you can't even use it. If you call her out on her mess like this, then she will say that she just had to hurry. But that's a lie too. Because if the women you know are anything like the ones that I know, they take forever and still don't have time to clean up. Next time a woman complains about the toilet seat being up, just tell her it's okay and you'll pee in the sink next time. You can bet that that'll motivate her to clean the sink. Number 13, which one is the bear and which one is the woman? In this image, you see the most dangerous animal in the world. The other is a bear, of course. If you're a smart man, you'd be running away from both of them. Up next, never forget the past and when Michaela Peterson visited Andrew Tate. Maybe she wanted to taste the Tate brothers. She looks like a 6 batting way above her league. If he did hit it, I hope he double wrapped it. She's a single mom now, and just look at the new chat she managed to snag into her life to make her his wife. Remember guys, all the clean your room lectures in the world are not going to override female nature. Number 15, we have the 10 funniest TV personalities of all time according to Ranker. But where are Al Bundy and Archie Bunker? Not to mention George Costanza. Why the hell is Phoebe on this list? Roseanne Barr was a lot funnier. You know, this list was probably put together by a millennial that never watched shows before the mid-90s. This list suffers from too much recency bias. We all know that Kramer was funnier than Will Simp. Moving on, we have a before and after feminism picture. Looks like she's been riding the carousel because her eyes look dead inside in the second pic. Looks like she's gone from a 6.5 to a 2. From mid to goblin, only one easy step. Men on the right prefer the woman on the left, and men on the left prefer the woman on the right. This is probably the next image in the sequence of her transformation. Number 17, people think that the elites want to get rid of cash because cash equals freedom. But they can't because how would cops and politicians take bribes? What would the mob do? But if they do that, then many people will either use precious metals or Bitcoin to trade directly with each other with no exchange to get in the way. I welcome CBDCs in a cashless society because it'll only speed up the demise of central bankers. Up next, a study says that women need more sleep than men do because they use their brains more. Why didn't I think of that? Building and maintaining society takes so much more brain power. I'm glad that women are doing all of that work so that men can finally be free. But we all know the real reason they use their brains more is because they overthink and jump to conclusions. After all, it takes them an hour to get ready and another hour to pick a meal from a menu. The next retarded study will say that women need more sleep because they use their muscles more than men. Number 19, Taylor Swift is stirring up drama, saying she's forcing Travis to quit the Chiefs if the team doesn't fire Harrison Butker. But her marketplace value is fading. She can't make calls like that anymore. Her face looks like it's getting fatter and fatter. Run to the Philippines, Travis. She shouldn't meddle in men's sports affairs any longer. She probably just wants to stir up drama for drama's sake. Moving on is Amy, and she's turning 40 in less than a week. And she says that she could find a hot 20-something man to have sex with any day of the week, but that her male peers can't say the same. This isn't the flex that she thinks it is. She's telling everyone that she's got a high notch count and the young guys use her for target practice, but none of them want to commit to her or marry her. The only thing she should be bragging about is the ring on her finger, which will never happen, unless it's some simp's ring. Number 21, California's workers now want a $30 minimum wage. Well, that was fast. These workers are begging to be fired and replaced by AI, and robots are virtual $3 cashiers in the Philippines. If they get it, great, it's time for more inflation. The inflation is making me wealthy in a hurry as my asset prices rise to the moon, and my purchasing power goes parabolic. After this, they'll probably demand $100,000 a year in universal basic income. Up next is Ohio working girl had more than 200 clients while knowing that she was HIV positive. Imagine paying someone like her for nookie. I guess some guys like the ugly hot women. Then again, with inflation, a lot of guys have had to lower their budgets for their extra testicular activities. Also, this is what an attractive woman looks like in Ohio. Just don't ask her to smile because then you'll see her meth teeth. Number 23, when a man smiles, he does it to hide his pain. But when a woman cries, she does it to hide her mistakes. I believe it was Socrates that said, "Trust not a woman when she weeps, for it is in her nature to weep when she wants her will." A woman cheats on you and then cries out in pain when you catch her cheating. Never trust a woman's tears. They're like crocodile tears to get her way. Moving on, there are new condoms now that change color when they come in contact with an STD. Women are so screwed now, both literally and figuratively. If guys start using these en masse, then women will get totally wrecked if they're full of a disease. Number 25 and the last one, hot off the press is 69% of divorces are initiated by women. This is because women always think that they can do better than the situationship marriage that they're currently in. Also, the divorce rate for lesbian women is even higher. If I had to guess, I'd say it's 90%. The divorce rate is also 90% if she has a 4-year degree. I'm definitely not marrying a woman or a man. They need to hurry up with those lover bots already. So that's it for another Memes of the Week. Please give this video a like to push it up in the algorithm and so new viewers can find it. If you enjoy this series and want me to keep making it, then donate at the PayPal and Subscribe Star links below. It really helps out. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, and cheers.